Your closet holds thousands of years of human innovation. Every thread, seam, and button tells the story of our remarkable journey from handcrafted necessity to global industrial complex. The clothes on your back right now represent the culmination of technological revolutions that have repeatedly transformed how humans dress themselves. Long before written history, our ancestors crafted clothing from what nature provided. Using bone needles and animal sinew thread, early humans painstakingly stitched together animal hides and plant fibers into protective coverings. A single garment might take weeks to complete. For thousands of years, clothing production remained a slow, localized, and entirely manual process. The first major revolution came with the development of spinning and weaving technologies around 5,000 to 3,000 BCE. The spindle and loom, though still hand-operated, dramatically increased efficiency. Suddenly, humans could create fabrics rather than just working with existing materials. Different civilizations independently developed these technologies, from ancient Egypt's renowned linen to China's exquisite silk production beginning around 3000 BCE. Shockingly, many of these early techniques remained virtually unchanged for millennia. A medieval European weaver from 1200 CE would have used methods recognizable to an ancient Egyptian from 3000 BCE. Clothing production was organized through households and later guild systems, with specialized craftspeople passing skills through generations. Then came the explosion that would transform everything: the Industrial Revolution. In 1764, James Hargreaves invented the spinning jenny, allowing one worker to spin multiple threads simultaneously. Richard Arkwright's water frame, 1769, and Samuel Crompton's spinning mule, 1779, further mechanized the process. The power loom, patented by Edmund Cartwright in 1785, mechanized weaving. These innovations increased productivity by factors of hundreds. Behind these dramatic productivity gains lay a dark reality: grueling working conditions. Early textile mills employed children as young as 5, working 14-hour days in dangerous environments for minimal pay. The clothing revolution came at a severe human cost. The next breakthrough arrived in 1846 when Elias Howe patented the first practical sewing machine, later improved by Isaac Singer. For the first time, machine stitching replaced hand sewing, dramatically accelerating garment assembly. By the late 1800s, the foundations of modern clothing manufacturing had emerged: mechanized fabric production, pattern-based cutting, and machine assembly. The 20th century brought further transformation. The development of synthetic fibers like nylon and polyester created entirely new material possibilities. Assembly line production techniques, pioneered by Ford for automobiles, were adapted for clothing manufacturing. Standardized sizing systems enabled true mass production of ready-to-wear garments, making fashion more accessible than ever before. By the 1990s and 1990s, globalization began reshaping the industry. Manufacturing increasingly shifted to countries with lower labor costs. First Japan, then Hong Kong and South Korea, later China, Bangladesh, Vietnam, and others. This global shift created complex international supply chains, but also raised serious concerns about labor conditions and environmental impacts. The rise of fast fashion in the 1990s and 2000s, epitomized by brands like Zara and H&M, pushed the system to new extremes. Product development cycles shortened from months to weeks. Disposable clothing became normalized, with the average American now discarding around 81 pounds of textiles annually. Today, clothing manufacturing stands at another crossroads. Automation technologies, from specialized cutting robots to entire automated sewing systems, promise another revolution. Digital technologies enable on-demand production and mass customization. Meanwhile, growing sustainability concerns are driving interest in localized production, recycled materials, and circular fashion systems. The future points toward greater personalization and sustainability, 3D body scanning for perfect fit, AI-designed garments, 3D printed clothing, and zero-waste production systems. After centuries of increasingly mass production, technology may enable a return to personalized clothing, but produced with unprecedented efficiency and minimal environmental impact. From bone needles to AI-designed smart factories, the story of clothing manufacturing reflects humanity's remarkable ingenuity and our ongoing challenge to balance efficiency, accessibility, human welfare, and environmental sustainability.